So I'm doing some macro photography today, and this is a real simple setup that I've got, but mostly to show, or mainly to show, the Olympus Auto Bellows. It was kindly sent to me by Martin out in Germany. And Martin, if you're watching, thanks a lot, mate, for sending me this little contraption. I've had it quite a few months now, and I haven't got round to really sort of using it. So the last couple of days I've been dabbling with it and reading up about it online. There is no instructions that came with it, but I did find some instructions online for these Auto Bellows. Maybe some of you guys have used these in the past, some of you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. So it's just an extension bellow rail that you put your Olympus OM series camera on, attach your lens, and you can use the bellows to get closer to your subjects. I do believe that it was designed for Olympus macro lenses. I haven't got any, I'm just using a 50mm standard lens on my Olympus OM20. So I've rigged it all up. It's also got some numbers on the side which says 1 times, 1.5 times. I don't know if that's magnification times or whether that stops. I don't know, but I'm going to just use my common sense, measure the distance between the lens and the back of the camera, and find my distance so I can calculate my exposure for this simple macro photography that I'm doing. So I've got a real simple setup, and like I said in my last video, anyone can do this sort of stuff at home. I've got the Olympus OM20. Inside there is a roll of Ilford Ortho 80 film, and obviously I've got the bellows extension all on a tripod. I've got one simple LED panel which is lighting the subject, only one light. I don't want to overkill it, you know, I want to try and get a little bit of depth inside the photographs that I'm taking. If I use 2 panels either side, it's just going to blind it with lights, and it'll just look flat and pretty much dead. But it is dead, but you know what I mean. So I'm just using one LED panel so the light can wrap around all the little tiny details and shadows, and then I'm going to put this little tiny dried flower down as well, which is red. That should complement the Ortho film quite nice. And yeah, it's quite simple to do. Let's crack on. We'll take some photographs and I'll show you the prints afterwards. I'll show you my metering first of all. I'm going to spot meter on part of the leaf. Okay, 11.2, so it's given me a quarter of a second at 11.2. That's going to make that leaf middle grey, because that's all this meter can tell me, is that's the settings for it to look middle grey. Obviously I don't want it to look middle grey, so instead of a quarter of a second, I'm going to shoot an 1/8 of a second. So dial that in the camera. 1/8 of a second on there, f11 on my lens. Oh, so I've got all my metering set up now using that spot meter, so I know that I'm shooting f11 at 1/8 of a second. But I've got to allow for the bellows extension as well, obviously, because the camera's lens is further away now to the back of the fill plane. The meter doesn't know that, so I need to allow for that. I'm just going to measure from the back of the camera lens to the back of the film camera. It says roughly about 80mm, and the lens is on infinite as well. If I'd creep that lens forward, the glass gets even further away from the back of the fill plane. So by shooting that at infinite, I know that all I need to do is allow for the bellows. And I've got a little tiny app here, and it says my focal length is 50, my extension is 80mm. It's given me a bellows factor of 1.36. So what's that? Well, I'm just going to go round it up to 1 stop. So instead of 1/8 of a second, I now need to overexpose by 1 stop. So I'm back down to 1/4 of a second. And you can see how far these bellows extend. You can imagine if you had an Olympus macro lens on the bottom here, you can get so close you'd probably be able to see the fangs on a flea. You know, so you can get real close. But I can't use it in that mode with this 50mm lens. So I'm going to pull it as far as I can forward. I can still get very close to the leaf. So I've just taken the camera off, and you can see right through the bellows system. That's the lens at the bottom there with the aperture wide open. It's got this handy little tiny stop down feature here, where you can see if I turn it off, it goes back to f11, and that's quite hard to focus. If I'm looking through the viewfinder at the leaf and I'm trying to get my focus, it's quite dark to look through the viewfinder. So if you pop it right open like so, you'll be able to get your focus in and take your shot. However, you do need a double shutter release cable, one that goes in here and the other part of it goes in the back or into the camera, so that when you take the photograph, the aperture automatically closes down just before the shutter gets released, or maybe at the same time, I don't know. But I haven't got that cable, so unfortunately I'm going to have to make sure it's in that position for my photographs. Otherwise, all my photographs are going to come out at what, 2.8. So I took about half a dozen shots and I showed you a few of the selected ones that I chose. I didn't bother going in the darkroom in the end. I just scanned them through on the DSLR and popped them out for you to see. But interesting bit of kit to use. I never even knew these existed. Maybe some people out there have got these or have used them in the past. If you have, let us know in the comments and what sort of lenses you use. This lens, like I said, is a 50mm lens, but I can actually take it off and flip it the other way round to get even closer if I wanted to. But for the subject that I chose, those leaves and that little tiny flower and its petals, this was fine. This was good enough to get as close as I wanted. They look quite abstract here. I quite like the look of them. You can see behind me I photoshopped one in a frame there. It looked quite nice in any home, you know. And not only Olympus, I've noticed online that these are also available for Nikon and Pentax and Canon as well. They're not cheap, they are quite expensive. This one goes for around about 150 quid on eBay, but of course if you really want to get into it and get close as you can, real macro stuff, you've got to buy the macro lenses, and they ain't cheap if you go online and have a look. But you know, the way I've done it here, set up with a 50mm lens, these Bellows extensions, it's got me through and got me real close up on those leaves. Probably no more than I could do with extension tubes, you know. But you know, Martin was kind enough to send me these Auto Bellows all the way from Germany. Be rude of me not to try them out. So interesting bit of kit. I will use it again at some point. I'd love to get that macro lens on the front and see how close I can really get to subjects. But simple little setup, a simple lighting setup. Maybe you guys might do it differently. That's the way I did it in this time round, and I've got some nice photographs. So I will get in the darkroom at some point and make a couple of prints for myself, but not this time round. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, me talking about these Olympus Auto Bellows. Let us know in the comments if you've used them or if you've got anything like this or you do macro photography and what you use. Cheers.